What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel. And real quick, I want to show you, this is the global launch timetable for Modern Warfare 3. As you can see, what we're looking at here is the PC launch. The PC launch is the same time globally for everyone. So if you're playing on PC, whether it's Battle.net or Steam, as you can see up here, it is 9 p.m. Pacific time, November 9th, worldwide. Okay, so on November 9th, when it hits 9 p.m., on the west coast of the US, the game launches globally for everyone. That is midnight, November 10th, East Coast time here. So it doesn't matter if you're playing on Battle.net, Steam, it's the same thing. PC, one time for everyone. Okay, now the question here is, the first question over here by Alex, thank you, Alex, I don't know who you are, but thank you for this, is the most important question. When does it come out for consoles? I'm confused. Consoles is midnight local time except North America, where it launches November 9th, 9 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Mountain, 11 Central, and midnight, again, that as the clock ticks over to November 10th, from November 9th to November 10th, midnight on the East Coast. Okay, so that's November 9th. Globally at 9 p.m. when in Los Angeles, the entire west coast of the US, when it hits 9 p.m. on November 9th, game is live globally. And you can see this is November 10th for everybody else. These are the times, okay? This is for PC that we're looking at right here, okay? Again, these are all the times that we're looking at for PC. So if you're in Berlin, it's 6 a.m. Seoul, South Korea, 2 p.m., et cetera, et cetera. You can see for yourself. Now, if you're on console, that means that it will come out first in New Zealand when it hits midnight. So when the clock rolls over from 11:59 p.m. on November 9th to midnight, November 10th, in New Zealand, it will go live. And then as the sun keeps rising and moving toward, across the sky, each different time zone when it hits midnight. So the people here on the right side are going to get it first, meaning the people here, which is me, get it last. Okay, so I'm just going to say that one more time because some people are going to be confused, I guarantee you. 11:59 p.m., November 9th, the clock rolls over to midnight. That's 12 a.m., November 10th. It's going to, each time zone, locally, whenever it is midnight in that time zone, that's when it goes live. So New Zealand, then Australia, Tokyo, Korea, etc., 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 moving across the world until we get to the U.S., where again it's going to come out at the same time. So as soon as it hits midnight on the East Coast, it's going to be live for everybody in the US. Okay, so you can change your time zone, at least on Xbox. We're going to cover PlayStation as well, but on Xbox it's very simple. PlayStation, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's look at that right now. Okay, so if you are on Xbox, this is my Xbox Series X. This works with Xbox One. It works with Xbox Series S as well. All you need to do to change your region is to press the X on your controller, scroll over to your profile, go down to your settings. From settings, we're going to go to System, and then we're going to go to Language and Location. System, language English, language region, English United States. For me, you can leave these here. This is fine to leave. All you need to do is change your location. I'm in the US, obviously. So again, we would scroll up until we got to New Zealand is the earliest that you'll be able to play the game. Okay? And then you just click that, and then you would have to go over to Restart Now, and you would have to click Restart. Okay? So again, we're going to go home. I'm going to show you one more time. Pressing the X on your controller, scroll over to your profile, scroll down to Settings. Once you get into your settings, you're going to scroll down to System, over to Language and Location, and again from here you would just scroll up. Well, I mean, for wherever you are, you're scrolling up or down, doesn't matter. To New Zealand. Once you select New Zealand, then you go over to Restart Now and restart your console now. As far as I know, this doesn't affect anything. It will not hurt you in any kind of a way. I don't believe that you're allowed to just change your region, every 5 minutes or so if you like. I think you have to kind of leave it there for a little while. I'm not entirely positive about that, but anyhow, that's how to change it. So if you do want to play, again, at November 9th, 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is midnight Eastern time, and again, you can figure out by looking at that picture where exactly that is for you locally. That's how to change your region on Xbox. Okay, now for PlayStation players, this is different. You cannot just change your time zone. You have to create a new account to do this. So if all your stuff is on one account, you got to make sure it's the account that you want to use, because everything you're going to do, if you change your time zone, you change your account to an earlier time, it's going to be on that account. You can't just switch stuff over to a different account. Okay, so for whatever reason, how to change your PSN region on PS4 and PS5. Your PlayStation locks your region once it is set up and does not let you change it. The only way to change your PSN region is to create a new user account on your console. You would have to change to a different account. You would have to create a different account or use a different account, whatever. But you're not going to be able to transfer your stuff from one account and then, like, after it rolls out in your time, like, okay, now switch everything back over to my main account. You can't do that. So you've got to decide whether or not you can just wait, 24 hours to play it, or you really want to play it super early, be one of the first ones, and create a brand new account and have everything on that account. So it's totally up to you as far as that goes.